This year, Jewish communities around the world are marking, celebrating, and reflecting on both the 50 years since the Six-Day War and 70 years since Israel's establishment. As we look back on these anniversaries, three key events stand out which shaped both the Israel we know today and its impact on the relationship with Jewish life around the world. They are 1917, 1947, and 1967, the Balfour Declaration, the UN Partition Plan, and the Six-Day War. Each, in its own way, changed our reality and unleashed ideas and emotions which influenced the different paths which Israel took in forming its identity. 1917, 1947, and 1967 are more than historical moments. They are carriers of ideas, challenges, and aspirations that continue to define the contours of the Israel and Zionist narratives. They trigger deep sentiments and divide us into different political and ideological camps. As we consider the implications of 50 years since 1967 and Israel's 70 years, as we look to Israel's future, we need to engage anew with our past and explore its meaning and consequence. What of this past should we embrace? What needs reinterpretation? From what should we break free? Now, in remembering, it's critical to recognize, to rephrase the old saying, that the past is never what it used to be. In this series, it is not our intent to engage in a pure historical analysis of the facts and events of these three specific dates. In many instances, these dates are merely symbolic markers for events, trends, and ideas that started before these historic moments and continued long after them. We will be engaged, to quote the famous Jewish historian Yosef Chaim Yerushalmi, in memory, not history. When doing history, the historian's primary commitment is to give an accurate account of the facts. When engaging in an exercise of memory, the primary focus is on the meanings of the events and what we can learn from them. As we celebrate and reflect back during this period on the 50 years since 1967 and 70 years since the foundation of Israel, it is critical that we do so in a new way. In this series, our hope and goal is to chart and model such a path. Thank you for joining us on this journey.